Got just basic sets of USPs in Kevlar, no utility and no defuse kits.
A bit of an aggressive move towards the top of Con, though, just trying to see if they can sandwich the T side in.
They're waiting for refrezh, think down to 4 points of health. cadiaN gonna wait for first blood, and it comes right his way, straight in onto magixx. Kills off the player, and here's the rotations back. He can catch them in the back of his own right. He's going to call in information towards his teammates to the back of the B site and slowly start the rotations inbound quietly and carefully. There is a big old backstab involved for cadiaN. He does get Chopper as well. Mir can get the trade back, but stavn is also in position to try and deal with them. A 2-for-1 trade overall. He's heroic in a 4-on-2, making it now as TeSeS comes up against SDY, and a bomb plant can be secured.
They're going to try and get it down, but Heroic just aren't even really pressing at all. Mir and degster have got a great opportunity of now slowing the round down, trying to take some jewels. At least they get one onto refrezh.
Great frag for degster. Mir dinks up stavn. There's a good chance that he can now fall here. 4 points of health. They're getting an easy pick for them to try and find it. degster does fall in turn, though, and they're baited in Mir, so it's all going to rest towards the diffuser, which will just be held together by TeSeS. Mir can probably just reach it in time, but sjuush is probably there for the good trade back. Facing in, good shot. Oh, he's going to try hold it. No, he's way too late. Oh, the timing is not there for Mir as the pistol goes the way of heroic.
We've got a couple of players to deal with.
cadiaN watching. Here was the bathrooms. Nothing that he can see as of right now. Spirit are going to make their way in from mid. Smokes down. Suppressing in the back. Good shot at the head of the first man. Tag up on the second. Third phase will not yield any results. The Molotov will burn him out of the way. But TeSeS catches Mir. So now it's a 5 versus 3. 20 seconds. Time pressure for Team Spirit with further flashes coming in for the CT side. Another one that refrezh can also use to try and suppress them here. Smoke down towards dumpster. 10 seconds. Players making their way forward. They're going to suppress the bomb for the moment. Chopper got to get both of these kills. He only finds one. stavn alive and flanking with the scout play. 3 seconds and the bomb carrier drops. That's round done. sjuush just got to stay alive and keep it in together for heroic.
Oh, jeez.
Man advantage gained by Spirit. They're going to boost up as well towards the B site. I think it's Mir that will take the honors. degster finds refrezh as well to spray through the smoke towards Monster. So another kill gained, untraded by the heroic side. Just waiting on Mir's moment to peek up and strike. He could catch a player in the back. Flashbang forward, seeing cadiaN. Execution shot, perfect, 5v2.
This is a beautiful round for Spirit. Just slow it right down, make sure it's very careful, and as soon as they get the opening couple of kills, you just force in a mistake. The boost comes up, sloppy out towards the barrels, and now sjuush and TeSeS have got to win a 2v5.
Just forcing straight forward here. Both of these players on site. Just going to get overwhelmed easily on the part of sjuush. TeSeS has got, doesn't even get an exit frag. On the B side play. Or cadiaN ready to receive some short presence, but they're going to fast rush out a monster, and cadiaN's going to readjust for it. sjuush here at Toxic Barrels. Smoke down to suppress any Molotov. They back some cover. SDY opens up. refrezh able to respond here. Mir not caught at the edge of the smoke right there. Chopper and refrezh going back and forth. Mir's got 2 players to find who's going to see who first. Well, refrezh gets a triple in for him. Mir finally trades back on a 2-on-2 scenario, but refrezh is sat back over at water, dropping that bomb. Still looking for the head of Mir. Seeing those bullets and traces fire back. The M4 up in heaven of TeSeS trying to support it. It's refrezh. Goes for the quadra, can't make it an ace, and it's the 1-on-1 for TeSeS now to hold it.
Mir's got the smoke for cover. That gives him a chance of going back over the bomb, try and get it towards the side. TeSeS on rotation now to graffiti.
Yeah, if he gets this plant, TeSeS has no kit, so it's going to be a difficult retake with time pressured against him. He'll plant open just behind that smoke. Also over towards graffiti will stop TeSeS from aggressing further forward. Doesn't want to give away that information.
The way that he gets the smoke down out to default, make sure that even if that jewel comes out to him at heaven, even jiggle peeking, there's another big backstab. This time around it's TeSeS.
Moving up, seeing Chopper, instant execution to the headshot. Wonderfully done. Start out. Deal with the 1 AK at least. TeSeS has got a lot of information now and a lot of map presence, meaning that the CTs can full send into the B site and go for the stack with these deagles.
The Spirit are being a bit tunnel visioned out to this fountain and part position because they're not putting any presence towards the A side, and that allows more backstabs and more information to get collected.
Big secondary kill now. sjuush gonna hold face at Monster. CSDY can't quite connect the headshot. Nade onto his position should finish him off. So that's 1 trade back for the T side. But counteraction, cadiaN gets his headshot on SDY. magixx there for the trade back. 2 players remaining. They see 1 out of Monster, seeing the player at short as well. Bomb dropped and it opens. The refrezh can just wait for TeSeS to complete his backstab. Tap burst fire onto degster. Now leaves it all on magixx in a 1 versus 3. And this half by looks to go well for heroic, unless magixx can clutch this. Triple up for him now and flash out towards Monster. Knows exactly where TeSeS is coming from.
It all just comes out of time, and with this util, smoke goes down to the short position. He's waiting for the fight, needs to look back over to Monster. Comes over, but not close enough. TeSeS for them.
Looking up. SDY, the first man in, flashes over, burst fire, refrezh actually just holds the spray, he gets both kills. The 2-for-nothing trade, looking back to Monster where Chopper is there, sprayed up by his teammate, flash around the corner, 2 to find, refrezh makes it a quadra. Ace stolen by TeSeS. But Heroic will get to find an opening, or at least a catch off an aggressive player and get some information. Hard back here for TeSeS, gets the kill in, stavn, gets magixx, and degster and Chopper will try to trade it back, but TeSeS holds it together, so 3-for-2 trade, favor the CT side.
And they needed to start making a bit of a move over towards T because they've given all the information away. Even just see the way in which sjuush is just playing out from the barrels, allow that rotation to come through, but the play out from Monster's coming in.
And sjuush straight in against SDY, Chopper alone, 1 versus 3, just found at the edge of the wall. sjuush needs a wallbang spray for a 2K. Smoke's involved to try to press, the Magisk going to push right forward of it. They've left that position pretty open, but TeSeS on long. Caught off the walls, that long control, he somehow turns around for the kill. stavn will fall internally, pre-fires mid, looks for degster, who gives up the 1v1, but doesn't quite get killed off for it. Magixx can follow suit on cadiaN. 3-on-2 retake for refrezh and sjuush.
He's coming in quickly from this comm position, but degster's already pushed up aggressive, out from long itself, the kill coming through, out from the bathrooms, does get one, but a lot of HP dropped, and now the backstab in.
Yeah, big battle for refrezh. Now sjuush is going to have to do the heavy lifting because refrezh might be taken out of play. Is he watching for degster? Oh, he was, but he turns away at the wrong moment, and now sjuush with it all to do. Going to get that smoke on the bomb itself. Can he go for the ninja? No, he can't. magixx on site, finds the angle. Spirit, and again, the economy is going to be broken. A very broken state of economy from both sides over the course of this game. One moment where it really built for Spirit, but other than that, been forced and the double orb start coming in for the CT side. stavn does catch degster though, kicks things off on the right foot.
Oh, flash out towards Monster, sjuush doesn't peek with it, but there's so many players here.
Magixx going to get the headshot regardless. CZ up close, cadiaN might have to provide some assistance with the close quarters combat himself. Shot on towards magixx, gets his kill, turning away from the flashbang, and refrezh wraps the corner, gets one more pick, drops that bomb. Chopper responds to a 2 versus 2, and TeSeS and stavn, and a HP advantage here against the 2 players of Team Spirit.
Oh, this backstab. stavn's going to have to waste time. If he can waste it on the clock, that allows the backstab to come through from Monster.
Free fire in the tap. The flashbang finally forces the orb to fire, but TeSeS drops the bomb, and it's all left to Chopper. Spin his rotors up and fly away with this round. We're going to fly away with the bomb. 60 seconds left. Pushing in with the bomb. Picked up now into Monster. TeSeS holds the angle. He's going to realize it's been picked up soon. So stavn is repositioning to a passive position. Chopper's going to try force the fight, I think.
He's got so much time to work with. He could just wait for a CT to make a mistake, try and force a fight out, but TeSeS has really made sure that he is but it's the anti-rush nades in for the CT side, trying to slow down the early push.
magixx, first man out, he will push forward, sjuush will get the kill in, stavn wraps around as well. SMG for refrezh trying to do this. Forward player to force the fight. Third man's rotated away from the B sites, and now it's the Monster and Toxic players, and refrezh is down to hell. Toxic dealt with as well. 5 versus 3, retakes on.
Just what they needed. One player to really step up with the entry kills. Couple of kills now flowing through for the Spirit side, but they still haven't got the bomb down.
Smoke down towards heaven. stavn's just pushed ahead of it. Sees the man. Sprays through. Catches SDY. Looks towards short as well. And the second player peeks into degster. Can get the kill. Mir drops in turn. degster trying to force the fight on TeSeS, but cadiaN comes in at the right moment to get back. Hearing more footsteps.
Yeah, they're hearing all of this information, but they need to make a bit of a play off it. It's going to be a bait to try and get degster involved, but SDY can't be able to find the frag. They don't know about Mir, though.
They're not going to extend towards him, though, as well. That's great stuff from stavn, holding back and recalling positions here for Heroic. cadiaN, lockout, sees the one-man, great reactions, has called it in towards his teammates and falls back out of position as well. Mir forces forward against refrezh and catches the P250 to drop, so now Heroic have got to be the ones to force the issue.
Time is running low, but it still looks confident here, and for the long peak, now the information's been given up. They've got 3 on A here for the CT side.
Kill on the first player. Chopper's going to try to get back out of dodge. Some young back here. That's going to kill on towards cadiaN. Taps up another great headshot. Cannot make it. A triple kill. Chopper also goosed back down, out into bank. 2 versus 2. Mir's wrapped in. stavn seen that they can plant open for bank to be safe from there.
They know where both these CTs are, but Mir's not slow it down.
Neither is Chopper. Faces in, gets the wallbang on sjuush. Now it's all to stavn here at bank. Knows that one player's tagged, but the issue is going to be Mir. Smoke on the bomb. Not hearing a defuse, seeing him move up instead. Look for the shot back. He's trying to tuck back out of dodge for 2 HP. Chopper overwhelms, and a great double peek in from Spirit. Gets the pistol to their favor.
That's just relentless aggression out from Spirit in terms of those rotations. They never allowed Heroic to get... Now, they really need to try and fight for a little bit of an opening advantage. degster are just going to play quite passive out towards that long position. Need a flash out for long. They can't just peek and try. They do bait the AWP, but it's actually a 1-for-1 trade out in mid.
Yeah, magixx deals with sjuush. Now cadiaN comes up against SDY, but not ready for degster there. The trade backer so efficient there for the Spirit side. Oh, they're just looking down into the mid control, but they have taken all the aggressive heroic players out of play, so it's down to these connector individuals and refrezh coming in from Monster.
Magixx is playing close out to this Monster position itself. It's going to take time for the rotation to come in. It's all going to lie down to him.
Nicely done for magixx. Sees the shoulder, gets the kill for it. Falling back to position, going to wait for backup if necessary, but start focusing on that short defense, which is where the T-side players are coming in from Heroic. Starting to face TeSeS Scene. magixx gets the triple, and it's all left to stavn. 1 versus 3 scenario. Bomb on his back. Might see the jump face. I've probably seen the head. The smoke up the site. Get the bomb plant.
Get that extra little bit of money, cash injection, and for Spirit, they're not going to overwhelm the site. Just slow it down, get the retake in.
Nade onto him. Chipping away at the damage numbers here for the CT side. Incendiary as well for Chopper. Try and force him off the site itself. Flashbang turned away from stavn, still watching for that short presence. Will degster get hard? He's going to probably hear the drop down in towards water. Face onto magixx, win the fight, but a player coming in from Monster is still going to force the backstab, and Chopper gets his kill in to secure the round again for Spirit and take the lead away from Heroic.
And what I love from the youngster in magixx, the 18-year-old, is just how composed he can be as an anchor player. We saw on the B side, rotations, well, at least
The lead thus far, Heroic trying to get it back here. Another forced invest round. The AK's across the board. The Orber FDY, though, gives it no mercy whatsoever. Finds TeSeS. stavn can trade it, can double up as well. Mir caught to the back of water. stavn tagged to 5 HP, but needs to deal with 4 of these individuals. Smokes on, bomb plant can be secured. Could also be sprung to deny, and indeed Mir's going to get there. refrezh finds Chopper in the midst of the smoke. A 3 versus 2. stavn so low. The Orb shot misses, and Mir might have brought this back to a 2 versus 2. Still being careful about this. The bomb will get planted. Mir should hear that and now should call it in. Do they go for the retake here? It seems like they do.
oh, it's slow. Very, very slow.
cadiaN. AK looking back towards APC. T-side players try boost up, I thought. At the moment, spray 2 goes awry. cadiaN's part finally gets the kill on degster. Mir trying to respond towards it. Does get his triple involved, but now has no info to the 4th man. Grab that orb and run for it. But 4 HP, I think he's going down. This will be a 10th round for Heroic.
Yeah, he's not going up. Yeah, he's going to die, definitely, for sure. They're out of position. They're now pushing forward.
Free sight if they can walk out of Monster. magixx will get the kill on sjuush, however. Short control contested. magixx falls back to position. Heroic are going to cancel the hit as a result. Flash their way back in. Counter flash of the CT side. They're being stalled for time here. Heroic are falling back even further. Mir's going to take a chance to swing and get a kill on cadiaN. stavn trades it, and Heroic are being played like fools here. SDY now in connector read. The cut off those rotates back into the A site. One player acting on a long 20 seconds to the clock, though. SDY's got 2 frags. This is going to be easy enough for him, and that's round done.
It's just misinformation. Interpretation there for Heroic. Don't commit out for Monster. Don't commit out towards short water. And for Spirit, it just allows them to keep making info plays and aggressive moves.
It's going to suck a little bit knowing that your own map, that your great start in this map is going to start to go to waste. Mir and TeSeS opening a couple of kills back and forth here towards Monster. It's 4v4.
More nades out towards the short position allow the con players to get quite aggressive. They don't know about cadiaN. Does strike, but also the AWP is here.
degster going to have a lot of pressure towards him. Utility in hand. Smoke up. Does deal with cadiaN. The Molotov should force him back, though. 8 HP. He barely stays alive. And that maintains a 3-on-2 advantage here for the CT side. And while stavn's distracted, Mir's going to hold an aggressive face here towards the short control. TeSeS speaks up. Does get Mir to drop as well. So back to evens will go. The backstab can't complete itself for Chopper. The bomb can go down.
Dexter's got to have to play really passive, just knowing how low HP he is. And for Heroic, a lot of these situations in which they have sort of wasted a lot of time getting the bomb plan in, that allows Chopper to get into a better position.
Slow walk in, slowly looking up. Can't see stavn, can't see TeSeS. Watching as Chopper gets caught. Big frag. degster now, 8 points of health.
For Spirit, they got a lot of success out from that composition. They had a 3-on-2 advantage as the AWP falls. It's very silent. Mir just going for a jump spot, pulling out the information, but they've got to flash out towards the short position. Otherwise, magixx could just mow.
Gets caught by refrezh. Drive faced in, shot off. Boost up is going to catch stavn, however. Mir with a response, so weren't expecting that, and the wallbang is not quite as successful. TeSeS successful in mid, though, getting SDY to a 4 versus 3. One player out of Monster for refrezh to line up. The spray goes well for the first man, not quite the second. Chopper trailing back up to the AK here. Doesn't get caught by the T-side player, also looming in Monster itself, but he's going to have to get taken down. 20 seconds, that bomb's going to push up towards it. Where is cadiaN going with this? I thought he was going for a rotate, but not to be. AK ready to face in as the second man. Not quite against sjuush. 1v3 for degster.
And that whole round, probably the last 30 seconds of it, Spirit didn't really know what was going on, because as the chaos comes down out from that short position, TeSeS then gets a kill at party, and they're thinking to themselves, oh, well, he's the rotation.
Disaster start in this T side. Now Heroic are starting to feel it again.
Aggressive move again out towards the short water position. Perfect timing on that monster smoke. Means that the walkout just can't be possible.
Magixx in near, instead start moving forward, and sjuush catches one out of connector. Did he see the second player? Will he be detected? Yes, he will, and stavn gets the kill for it. 5 versus 3, Heroic sending into the B site, Incendiary's down, and Chopper with the M4 at the back of ramp will get Molotov opposition as well. Can't take an aggressive face, will try to get the site regardless though. Flash in, not catching him, gets down for one good frag, but overwhelmed with the numbers game. TeSeS gets 2, and degster's alone.
Oh, this is it. This is it for Spirit. They are really crumbling when it matters most. And for Heroic, this is going to get them over the line, get their way up to 15. The economy is so damn wrecked. There's even a little bit of a hunt going through from top com for sure. So there's a way in which they just slow the whole round down, get that bomb plan, really try and make sure that AWP falls if it's possible.
The buy around this. What can they do here, Cerq? Orpa degster that forces forward instead. Can he get the opening frag on sjuush? He may well do so. Great shot. Good opening chance. Now got to look back towards long and keep his eyes one eye on mid as well at least. Looks in, catches TeSeS next up, but refrezh gets his trade involved. Damage done to stavn. Chopper comes up with a kill. Refrezh can double up, and cadiaN looking for his own orb moment. 18 seconds. Bomb's been dropped. Deagle onto Mir. Chopper's close with a USP. Dealt with by refrezh. 1 point of health for him, and magixx with it all to do. Smoked off from dumpster, giving up the angle. Incendiary going to try to deny a bomb plant of some sort. If he had that HE put into default, that would have been enough, but no. Doesn't put it up in the end. Going to go for the standard retake here. He's going very quick into the site and everything. cadiaN set and ready. Not seeing the man. magixx back is turned. cadiaN sees it, taps forward, gets the kill, and gets the map. The big victory for Heroic.
Winning their opposition's map pick, Heroic had to work really, really hard, and for the back foot for the majority of that map. But
it's rushing out towards the locker rooms and towards heaven. sjuush caught on the jump face, and will allow TeSeS to take point here. Seeing Chopper, tagging him up, taking him down. The draw first blood for Heroic again.
Oh, this is such a wacky round for Heroic. So they've got the bomb down towards that lower side. They've got players wrapped in towards hell, and, well, at least Spirit just getting scrambled, and now they're losing all the jewels.
Oh, stavn and sjuush, simple shutdown. stavn comes up with a second one as well towards Mir, and sjuush is going to pretty much die young right here. 1 versus 5. Dead to rights. CZ with a triple, and Heroic with a... stavn just looking down range, hoping to catch off some sort of frag, but so far so little has been gained by the man. TeSeS opens up, SDY to full, sjuush follows suit, the secondary frag, and stavn finds a follow-up as well on degster, and how effective and efficient was that from Heroic.
Jeez, I just love watching Danish Counter-Strike from time to time. Just the coordination in some of the set plays, and the way in which they go for the diagonal smokes outside, they wrap in from main, and everyone is in the right position at the right time to establish the crossfire, catch the CT's tunnel visions, looking out towards main rather than in towards hut itself. Chopper's going to try and get away with exit damage.
Ooh.
Does actually found a double. Getting up to heaven now.
This is a quite reckless style here from Heroic. It's costing them a lot of money here. Are they going to go for a last second retake? I think they might just do. Mir's pulled their attention. TeSeS is caught blinded. Nades up, damage done, Incendiary's involved. They're too far away now. They're not going to be able to get this. Chopper does go down. So, yeah, now Mir's out of the round. Good effort there from Team Spirit. And again, loads of damage is going to get done to Heroic. Incendiary's up towards those entryways, but they're going to go quickly after the fact here. It will burn away, and magixx finds sjuush out in the open. TeSeS also gets caught as well with the M4. 2 frags. Casualty sustained here by Heroic. Third man also being spotted out as magixx triples up and gets all sorts of damage done alongside SDY and Chopper, cleaning out the last 2 players from downstairs. AK's back out for this round. No bomb plant. Refrezh went in with the hero AK buy, so ultimately that leaves him with the deagle. TeSeS and sjuush get caught towards Mir on the outside, and he gets the kill on the first man. Tagged to the second one as well. stavn struggles to deal with sjuush, but gets the kill regardless, and Mir also falls in turn, so 2 for 1.
What a recovery this has been for Heroic. So much damage starting off the round by the city side, and now they've got to fight back from a 3-on-4. Chopper trying to make a play, but gets caught out by Squeakdoor from stavn.
HP advantages, and the AK still wins that first headshot, instantly removing the player. degster trying to see if he can aggress. Regain the control, at least catches stavn, so trades it back to a 3 versus 2. Deagle in for TeSeS, has got a couple of AKs he can recover back in the lobby position. He's going to take first face though. Being low HP, he wants to keep cadiaN and refrezh as high as possible.
Oh, just the timing towards outside, and for the CTs, they're so out of position. magixx is down towards the lower side, and degster's making so much noise! Why is he running out like that rather than walking?
Someone made a call. I think someone made a call there that they were going to the B site. I don't know what information that was based off of. I don't know what they'd used to just, you know, do that. But that's a massive mistake to make. And from degster of all players, we talk about him in such glowing lights as well for Team Spirit. I don't know if it's his fault or not, but either way. Making a lot of noise here. One player to the back corner. Chopper not getting checked. It's a simple spray down. Dropping 2 players. Looking for TeSeS on the triple. Not quite. Mir trying to respond, doing some damage to 50 seconds through the clock. That bomb still has been dropped in the open. How do they go about this? They're working back into the A site. Who's going to pick it up here? magixx ready towards Squeaky. SDY gets the kill on TeSeS next up. Rotation's right back downstairs. Again, realizing that bomber's got to commit towards the B side. 20 seconds. SDY seeing cadiaN. Wins that fight for the secondary kill. Closes the door. Holds the round at this point. It's down. Impossible 1v4 for him to take.
I might as well just have a bit of a crack at doing some further economical damage, because if he goes back up the vents to save, he's going to die.
He might die anyway. 5 seconds. He's back in the vent corner. He might go down after time, which would be even more impactful for Heroic. Shot swinging out. magixx will not dive to AK's the Eagles. Defaults in, fast out towards ramp. Chopper whiffing every single bullet still. sjuush dropping down, gets the kill against him. Almost finds refrezh as well. SDY can chime in, but stavn trades back on him. So the AK is picked apart. 3 versus 3. The AWP still in for degster. 1 frag found. refrezh forced to fall back.
Oh, cadiaN struggling with the pick towards outside, but they get it back to it too. Like, how slow are they going to be to clearing out the bomb site? They need to get the bomb down pretty much straight away and then keep eyes out from Hut for the backstab.
cadiaN's watching from the heaven position, expecting there's a player that peeks in, but nobody does. Oh, timing is everything. magixx sneaking his way back up. cadiaN's gone for the big old wrap. Oh, this could be disastrous. You have to run pretty quickly for it. refrezh catches the dink off of magixx though. Wraps the corner, gets the kill. That's all important. degster now up in the rafters, making a lot of footstep noises. Incendiary's down, going to get back on the bomb real quick. But now it's going to be a full stick on the defuse. 5 seconds towards it. Does anyone peek? Does anyone peek? No one peeks it! No one peeks it! And degster steals it from underneath the noses of Heroic.
There's nothing they could do in that sort of situation. All that round needs to lower have been relatively quick here for the CT side, but it still might be the misread. Bit of a duel might come out from Decon. magixx is starting to make a bit of a play out from main, but has no idea that the players are still in secret.
Kill for cadiaN, 5 versus 3. Several players are tagged up, but TeSeS has no such worries in the world. Gets SDY and degster and Chopper. Those 2 B players now going to rotate towards A, get killed off by cadiaN, who gets his 3rd in the round. And Chopper stands alone.
And if this doesn't show what a top 3, top 5 team in the world can do with timings on defaults on T side, I don't know what can. Heroic were just so incredible in some of the angles being held in that one, even hunting Chopper down after time. There's just no one staying alive for the CTs whatsoever. And for Spirit, we like it out on Nuke, especially when we know SDY can get aggressive up towards that Hut face. Mir towards outside, though, keeps getting smoked off. degster does find 1 before the smoke blooms.
There's M4, catches another kill on sjuush. So, it's the main rifles that get all the attention going. The shotgun dealt with by stavn as he drops SDY and dives down into the vent control. So, Chopper out. One of the M4 waiting for contact. Sees several players burst fire. Can't get much of a kill or damage being done. Incendiary's back towards the double doors. Sees the player on site. Adjusts against him. Deals with stavn. And TeSeS and cadiaN get caught by degster next up. All left to TeSeS. 1 versus 4. Spraymanic gets at least 1 kill, but got so much more to do.
Got to try and regain that bomb onto the site itself. There is a rotation coming out from the vents. TeSeS does drop another, but he's on 7 points of health.
Dark of all places. I thought he's well off the ramp entrance, but flash forward, looks in, burst fire. Oh, turns towards Mir, but unable to hit as many shots as he... A lot to put up to the table here for Team Spirit, and it's onto the CT side, the favoured half for Heroic. Julie's out for sjuush, going to try and hold down alongside stavn. 2 great kills between those players. sjuush can double up of his own accord. refrezh comes up, degster responds, but sjuush makes it a triple. Guns that Molotov's in. On towards the rafters, cadiaN is going to burn quite significantly. 38, 22, 4, dead to the hands of Chopper. stavn responds back through the smoke. SMG of refrezh forces so far forward. Gets Mir. stavn can trade back on Chopper's kills, though. 3-on-2 scenario. The T's have the site, but they don't have the man advantage.
SDY is going to get the bomb plan in, and rather than the continued fight outs from main, they're going to start regrouping. stavn gets caught off, and now they get out to heaven.
Even man standing for degster at this moment. Alongside SDY picking back in towards lobby. sjuush wrapping over alongside TeSeS. Both players coming in from heaven. Kits on sjuush. FURIA takes space in. Awkward sprays, comes up with the kill, but he burns. And now switch out to the weapon at the wrong moment for sjuush. Gets caught for 7 points of health. Needs to isolate his pick pretty soon. Drops down. Just gets towards sight. The bomb's in the open though. An incendiary onto the squeaky position. SDY can rotate here. The smoke on the bomb. No. Posted the fight. Oh, just gets him low, but doesn't win the kill. S team to take an upset victory and take a map away from these guys to try and maintain it into a 3-map series. It will be SDY though, finding sjuush. Getting the secondary kill here. Rotates back out of deep con, sees magixx at least gonna be it all towards his teammate to try to deal with that one player. Chopper overwhelms. Mars back in, Degster catches the likes of cadiaN. Good kill at 10 seconds. This could be enough. TeSeS got to stay alive. 2 frags found. Got to look back against the orb, but Degster, oh my god, he's held it! 3 kills, 5 seconds. Here's SDY. All he's got to do is survive. Grab the orb, just escape by the skin of his teeth. What a hold!
Oh my goodness, I can't believe that's come through. The sick clutch down.
He snuck past this. What's happened here?
I don't know. He's just not looking around at all. Back into lobby, and now they're getting caught off. The TeSeS are finding impact now.
What is going on? What is going on, guys? Heroic. That was a huge clutch for you. Don't tell me you're going to lose it to pistols now. A site's cleared up. I think the round might be over here, Dwayne.
Yeah, it might be this time. Mir towards outside out for credit card. Oh, struggling to get this duel together with the deagle. stavn's going to give the fight in. At least that's a pick back.
Time ticking, 3v2. Smoke up towards heaven. TeSeS at the M4. Trying to lean out of heaven, but doesn't see anything. The T-side line. So little going to be taken here when it comes to aggressive face, and stavn might have to be the playmaker with the FURIA in hand. TeSeS has the kit. No time left. Does fight on one, or responds. TeSeS responding back to a 1 versus 1. Can't quite catch SDY. He knows that he's there though. Tapping the bomb, gets the kill. He's just got enough time for this, I think. Does he hold it?
Oh.
No! He's a pixel away! Oh, that really does hurt for Heroic. Look at the stress on TeSeS' face. He's not happy.
Nah, they went in for the
M4. Waiting for his moment. The smokes down and out as cadiaN starts things off over in the outside position. SDY trading back on towards him, refreshing in the midst of this smoke, pushing forward blindly, hoping that stavn has his back, but magixx should get that kill, and stavn cannot find the trade. 2 for 1, making it 3 for 1 overall, as Chopper finds TeSeS as well. And everything is falling apart here for Heroic. There is 1 trade from sjuush, but that's about it.
Well, they just keep trying to take aggressive duels because they know they need a really solid advantage in a round like this. sjuush has the idea that there's a silo player, but for Spirit, they've got control of the lower bomb site and a lurk in lobby. sjuush has got no option but to save.
Back downstairs on Chopper, gets 1 kill. Is he going to go for this? There's an AWP drop down there, I think. Making a lot of noise to this. magixx has got low HP as well. sjuush can find the stray bullet. That could be enough. Will he check the corner? Yes, he will. He's going for the clutch. 3 kills for him. Where's the last man? Up in the vents area. sjuush is going to check it. SDY does lose the fight, and sjuush has just held the round, but he has no time. Just about missing out on the bomb. He's got to escape.
Yeah, no kit, not available, not going to be able to get that round. Very, very expensive stuff. He'll be able to hold on to the AK. Team Spirit, though, up to 13. Heroic, you got to be happy with the outcome of the situation that you do further extra damage, but you...
Away from position, as has TeSeS' hold. When does he strike? Does refrezh get a kill? He sees 1 player at least. Player up in the rafters. TeSeS and refrezh hold the line. Do not even need sjuush to strike. Bomb picked up on Mir, will dive back down. He's been spotted. cadiaN now picking up the orb, but sjuush finds Degster, and cadiaN finds Mir. So, Heroic.
TeSeS, though, is going to get overwhelmed. There is a lot of players out towards ramp looking to commit to lower.
Immediately, Degster finds that kill. TeSeS is not happy. You saw how he reacted on his cam. cadiaN's now got to hold back on the site itself. Rotations are inbound for refrezh, but Mir picks him up, so it's a 5 versus 3. Heroic starting to lose control in this, which could be the map point round for Team Spirit. Mir hunting around, knowing that cadiaN was around here somewhere, but he gets back upstairs at the rotations are inbound for the T side as well.
Oh, SDY knows he's here, but the AWP still hits the shot, but it's Mir in the vents that can count them off. Get that first. They've got to save. They can't go for this, surely.
And hey, at least our initial prediction was okay. We thought it would be a map 3. Heroic was so set to 0 this, but it's still fall apart in a single mistake. map point for Spirit.
Oh, dry out from Squeakdor. They're walking.
Won't know about it until now. SDY line up on by sjuush. Refrezh right around the corner itself. Magixx gets his kill. sjuush can double up, making it triple. Degster deals with cadiaN with the AWP in the back, but it's a 3 versus 2, and sjuush is on 4 HP. Finally goes down to Degster's part in a 2-on-2 situation. stavn also caught off. It's all on TeSeS to step up again. Gets the Bulgaria, but doesn't get the backup. Degster takes the kill in a 16-12. Spirit forces to a third map.
Unbelievable performance there from the second half for Spirit. The hunger.
We saw that have a lot of impact on the pistol round setup for Heroic over on Nuke. Stavn instantly in with a crossfire alongside cadiaN. They mow straight through the T side, or at least they attempt to do so. But Degster gets both the kills of the players of Cheetah, and B site is open for business.
And now the Julies go back in favor of the T side. Rotations really, really slow on towards this B site itself. And for Spirit, perfect opportunity getting the post plant, playing out the 4v3.
Cross bomb plant closed off back behind the default totem over towards the wood position where Chopper can hold from. Mir is off to the sidelines over at Cave, and refrezh starts leaning up alongside TeSeS. They catch Degster with his back turned. No one's watching this angle. It allows the kill to come forward. A second one as well. Mir responds to a 2 versus 2. They're on the bomb. They tap it. There are no kits, but TeSeS finding kills. Mir gets it to a 1 versus 1 and holds on to the triple to the pistol.
SMG, something that you don't see that often, a little bit uncharacteristic, but just making sure they give themselves the firepower to make sure they're overwhelming the round. And, well, cadiaN just got straight spammed through the top mid smoke.
Just casual from Degster.
Yeah.
Just burst fire. Got the headshot. It's all good. Simple stuff, it felt like there for the Spirit side. Now there's only one player to defend that B play. Chopper is catching players off towards the B aggression, so refrezh. Gonna get one good response, and sjuush also pushes forward on SDY, so 3-on-3, rifles picked up, at least in the part of sjuush. Back out of dodge against Degster, can he escape? No, he can actually take the fight and win it. Now it's the man advantage for Heroic.
And they're going to spot this bomb too. They've got a wrap coming through for
What?
D4, and sjuush gets another one, and magixx is now the last one left to try and clutch.
Khalil out, stavn does get caught at least, but damage has been done, and now they can push forward.
Kylie was the better call there, because instead, they ended up just giving up individual fights.
The individual fights really turned the tide there for sjuush.
Chopper to start the round off.
Stavn aggressive against the man who's tagged up so heavy. Magixx aggressive against refrezh instead, wins that fight. M4 desperate to get a kill, but struggling with the pre-fire around the corner. Stavn's going to get traded. TeSeS responding to magixx at least, but 2 for 1 on his trade count.
Yeah, look at this gamble. They're just all playing out from B. They might even start pressing forward. Dexter's raiding.
Smokes down, AK ready to receive it, and TeSeS does win out that fight. Now it's got to fall back. They have the B-site access and the rotation. Have to come in to go for the retake here. Orb still looking, turn away again from the flashbang. Looks up, sees SDY, gets his connection. Chopper falls all the same. All left to Mir to clutch it.
Oh, we saw him clutching the pistol, but he needs another one of these big plays. 1v3 is going to get forced forward at the smoke. He has his knife out, and cadiaN with the orb is just there quicker. Get back on towards that defuse, but with the loss bonus of where it is and the bomb plant, we can see another buy here for Spirit.
The Shay Mir caught flustered there towards Cave, and ultimately the M4 set towards stavn, seeing what's going on. Nades, damage will be done, sprays Manic, but Mir comes up with the pick anyway. Now can grab one of those rifles. The M4 can be utilized against the AK potentially of TeSeS. They're going pretty quickly in towards this B-site again, and finally TeSeS will find that trade. He's back up from his teammates, holds the 2K, not quite the triple. The USP pulled out, but the Tech-9's one better.
Just trying to hold for as long as they can, but that bomb is still not yet planted. They've got to get it down.
You've got 1 minute and 15 to do so there's time to play with. sjuush going to get boosted up here. AK looking over the side, just off angle against Mir. 22 HP, he stays in. And it's full on the retake with him spraying back through the smoke to catch cadiaN.
All this spam damage, re-smoke going down towards that left-hand side of the backline, just trying to slow the whole retake for Heroic, but they don't really have a massive amount of util. All they've got is a smoke.
I'm going to put that onto the site itself. Waiting alongside refrezh. Peeking in, M4's wrap, smoke on. Turn away from looking for Degster, great kill. 3 more to find. 2v2 situation. Mir's holding though, he's got a pick back. sjuush still holding the defuse though. He stuck the whole thing, but he's way too far out, and Mir will get it. Duels. Heroic have an eco basis, so they should be able to win another one. ESPs will force forward, and Degster's going to get that first pick in immediately to TeSeS, that second man as well. Another player also going towards ramp break, flash in, shot missed out. They're going to aggress him. Still trying to deal with it. cadiaN found a knife meanwhile on Mir. How's that happen? He's got an AK pick as well, but Sunday Young and Degster are dealing with it. Fortunately, holding themselves together, but cadiaN.
And gets Spirit up to 3. And you start wondering to yourself, what is a realistic scoreline, at least at the turn of the half?
The excitement and hype when they're winning, but also defeat when they're losing. cadiaN does get one more exit frag, so there's always a rifle drop here for the Spirit side, and you can see how focused he is on just trying to maintain his life here. Third to the board, Heroic. Now up for the buy.
Spirit trying to see if they could just keep that pressure on early. Util to try and force this AWP off angle. Nade goes down onto magixx, and they don't really know that he's here.
cadiaN gets his pick in, and now they do know he's there, but with the man advantage, they don't need to fight anymore. They'll fall back, start to defend A, because there's two players pushing up from main.
A bit of a walkout, something we haven't seen out towards the A side. At least that shoulder bait gets the information out from Temple. sjuush gets away with a couple of kills. magixx and degster now trying to see if they can fight back. They do get a trade, but only one.
12 HP, Nade evaded. refrezh comes up with the pick back to return to a 1-on-4 now for degster.
Having a line up anymore, we'll just take them all.
Has improved the Spirit side quite significantly. We know how deep they went in Katowice.
Want to get a move on 2 players in cave.
TeSeS and stavn waiting. TeSeS looks away towards the side at the right moment, but Chopper still gets the kill. stavn with 1 frag. Got to turn back to the second, drops him, but Mir gets the trade. So, rotations here. Chopper is already made his way so close up towards the site. cadiaN catches 1 AWP pick, but only 1 before the trade. So, refrezh his own counter backstab. 10 seconds left, though. Not going to spray through the wood. And look around directly towards Chopper. Lose the fight. All on sjuush. degster finds his pick instead. So, Team Spirit Molotovs as well, waiting for the flashbang so we can try force forward. magixx going to get tagged at the 13. sjuush with the SMG in the back line, so far out, running and gunning. refrezh and TeSeS get those trades, however. 2v4, repositioned angles of the CT board. That bomb's been dropped out towards top mid as well. Who's going to read that? Who's going to catch it? Well, Mir's going to catch the CT. He's getting aggressive! And he gets the headshot on cadiaN as well. We're back to evens, but now Heroic are regressed. Now they've got the bomb in their control.
Oh, that's a big couple of kills for Mir, but they need to be able to take some further fights, regain this bomb control. They've got an idea that the CTs are here around it. Great molly out to the bridge position. Mir gets the first, and now it'll come down. Mir with a massive clutch. The 4K take many jewels because, well, Team Spirit aren't really making a move in that direction. Oh, the swing up from magixx does get caught out by the AWP, but there was a walk.
Yeah, perfect patience from cadiaN. Held that angle for so long and finally capitalizes on it. Chopper on his way out as cadiaN does catch degster as well. Secondary frag, fantastically done. 5-on-3 now for the CT side.
They're desperate for any kind of advantage at this point. Flash in from cheetah, turn away from it. 2 CTs here.
M4's crossfire lock, Chopper face face. They're going to line up for the likes of TeSeS, but he only gets 1 frag. Mir to respond towards the man. 3-on-2, and cadiaN still peeks up, gets the triple, and now looks for the quadra against SDY. Out towards cheetah, going to come in from the same angle. Or rotate towards mid, where sjuush could catch him off. Waits for a little bit longer. He can walk away back to the A site, and no, sjuush waits for the moment. Waits for the frag, but again, the focus is on B and TeSeS with 3 players to final the spray down. Some young seen first and foremost. degster also gets caught. 2 frags, trying to make it 3. Mir trades it for stavn's there for the bailout, and Heroic will make it 8 at the turn of the half for the CT side. Sides as the pistol goes live for the second half. Heroic having cadiaN, of course, leading that charge and drawing first blood as the duel between him and Mir continues to go his way. It's just a lurk out towards mid, though. They're going in towards the B site and quickly making their way up for the bomb plot. magixx can deny this. He sees 1 player execution, headshot, gets it back to a 4 versus 4, but TeSeS trades it on Chopper, so man advantage maintained here by Heroic. Taps forward and stavn, finding magixx next up. degster and SDY. Last couple of players left as SDY gets 1 good shot back, but now needs to find so much more.
This backstab's being watched, though, by the T side. They're just trying to pull the attention over for sjuush, but the connection comes in. Back to a 2v2 now.
Opportunities abound here. SDY still can't hit his shots, though, but now degster comes in to catch off 1 player in the back. stavn tagged up. SDY dealt with, though. degster's out of time with no kit involved. 1 good headshot to spawn, but 10 seconds. The kit's right in front of him. He has no idea. It's back behind some harder cover. He gets his shots in for a 3K, but not the round for Spirit.
It keeps it expensive, realizes the situation that he probably can't go out, get that kick, get back into the side, hold a 5-second defuse. At least if...
Position for Mir. Hoping the T-side players, magixx sees what's going on towards mid control. Mir does find 1 pick out, but sjuush there for the trade.
A little bit further utility coming down towards the side, but it's not going to smoke off the AWP at all.
Molotov will come back instead for him. He still gets a shot on cadiaN. Landed way too deep. He resmokes it. Looks in, but a second pick on refrezh. Can't quite catch the 3rd man. He knows that he's crossed, though. sjuush creeping up here. Burst fire, the AUG bomb plant will be secured at this, so at least there's that much here for Heroic, but a 4v2 to fend off.
It's only a bonus round, so any damage here going forward is big damage. They want to try and make some aggressive moves, but it's magixx out the backline, seeing the last player. This should be an easy picking, and so it is. Retake mode in from Team Spirit. Only lose a couple of players, but for Heroic, they'll look at that and say, yeah, that's okay. We have 3 SMGs out in there. We got a couple of kills. We got a bomb plant. Now we'll get the rifles in.
Did give up a couple of AKs to the Spirit side, though, so there is a little bit of firepower for the CTs to work with. So something was
For the Ds to gain the A side control, but they haven't even been able to manage a pick just yet.
Neither side really has been able to finish a pick. Heroic had got the bomb down, though, so that's what's most important. It will force Spirit forward now.
I just tried to slow the round with these AKs. Spirit, though, they've got the util to work with.
They've got no major man advantage, a HP advantage of sjuush and stavn instead. sjuush is the eagle up close. Magisk gets caught. Mir with a responsive frag. AWP of SDY faced in upon. Him and Chopper combine. Get 2 more picks and 2 players left standing for Heroic, making it one of cadiaN. Sees the man. Gets the kill. Wildfire on Chopper. Needs to get to Mir, but degster covers him off and gets us to evens for Spirit again.
God, this dynamic duo.
Shoulder baiting, Incendiary in hand, sees the one. Incendiary back to try to suppress them, gets the one, kills sjuush there with the trade.
That's a great hold to start off. Get that first kill, tag sjuush up, out towards the signpost. We see that off angle coming through from Mir. But Heroic, they don't capitalize with the opening kill out to A. Instead, they slow it right down. They start regrouping out towards elbow. Down out from mid, getting peeked on Mir. How does he win that?
Magic. That's all I can get. Speaking of magixx, does degster go for some blind shots. Incendiary and nade doesn't get sjuush, but it does force him off the bomb plant position. It doesn't run the plant either.
A lot of respect being given here for Spirit. Boost comes up towards that triangle. Backstab in for Mir.
sjuush ready, waiting for the man. Take that contact, take that peek, looking away at the wrong moment. Perfect timing of the swing. Perfect kill to find. 3 versus 2. And do Spirit even bother with this? No, I don't think they are. Chopper's waiting for TeSeS to extend. He'll look for exits. This will be a 12 for Heroic. They're going to maintain the lead just about.
Just try and get that extra AK in spawn. Give that an upgrade going into the next round. degster looking for something as well, but money's just not here with the loss bonus. Better option just to go in for the save. Do they force buy? I don't think it's worth it. Drop a couple of pistols over, but...
damage to press them. Molotov in towards magixx position. Should that force him forward? It should do. sjuush catches the kill from our spray. Lines them both up. Drops the bomb. TeSeS and refrezh the forward of the same. magixx makes it a triple with a FAMAS involved. The AK will fight hard, but fight in vain for stavn. Down range when the flash is over. Incendiary also up and out. Tries to press that bomb plant from coming through. It can be secured here. They're going to force forward and try to deal with magixx to get a bit more out of this and just a plant in this round. And 2 frags. Traded back for 1. Plant at least gets minimal impact, but what more can they find?
There's still another couple of kills. That gives the man advantage up, and even getting back out of cave. cadiaN tries to get in there, does get it in the second time.
Bit awkward in the midst of that smoke. Chopper deals with sjuush. Now cadiaN's got to find his man. Caught on that jump face. The other player backed up here for TeSeS. Are going to try and look for a back up against the man. Okay, there'll be 1 exit frag, but now they know where both TeSeS players are at. PG50 is a little bit off target as well. degster gets a no-scope shot through the smoke. FAMAS spray does get an exit frag, do some damage at least, but not get the round itself here for the Heroic side. HP bars.
So well placed with the utility usage there from Spirit. SDY aggressive out from ramp. Choppers with the crossfire, drops that bomb. Easy couple of kills.
Good night.
Why not just make it a 3K?
Good night. Miracle. Wraparound comes in from the AK on the site. Does get magixx at least. Can he get degster? sjuush finds SDY, but Mir and degster trying right back in. And it's match point.
Quick A-side play, but really it's just a little bit more of a fake. Trying to see if they could draw those rotations over. At least they deal with Mir straight away in from mid.
Big kill. Looking back towards Totem. We've got a second player. The site itself, refresh with the Galil. Sees the shadow. Gets out of dodge here. Makes some noise trying to bait in magixx. Gets the frag. Looks for Chopper as well. And that's all important. Heroic needed something like that, because that might keep him alive.
Yeah, Sparrow got no option here but just to save onto the weapons. But even for sjuush out in this donut angle, he can still catch off a couple of stragglers, get a couple of these exit kills, and just hammer the economy even further down into the dumps.
Yeah, plant secured. 2v5. We'll get down at least in the exit, but this should be clean up. So long as they hold on to the AWPs, they'll have some basis in the next round for the Spirit side, but they might be focusing on the 30th round by, if anything else. degster taking more frags away, so they are giving up some rifles here, Heroic. I think the hunt should be called off.
Yeah, they're still going for it, though. At least taking a little bit more of these jewels, and it's just easy pickings, isn't it? Heroic, they're not losing a massive amount. If everyone falls, yeah, they are. But losing 3 players, it's not the biggest deal in the world because they know the impact is there of that reset for the CT side. The risk, it doesn't quite pay off. And for Spirit, I could see a force buy here. degster drop an M4, Chopper by himself, Mir by himself. Because you don't really want...
Sees nothing. Looks back to Cave as well in the midst of the fire. Drops his life to TeSeS. SDY with a pick back. Chopper's grabbed the AWP. He's on rotation back to the backlines. And SDY and Mir getting involved. cadiaN trades it back though in the backlines. 3-on-2. Chopper's still here. Close quarters with the AWP. cadiaN gets it. And it's SDY to do it all. And he can't do jack. sjuush silences him. Plan was to get here with the Mag 7. Buckshot on TeSeS only lands the tag. And that's not good enough. Full send into the A site. Rotations inbound for the CT side left. degster, one from us out towards temple position. And Mir coming in from totem entrance. These 2 players, the central site defensive, and more backups on the way.
Oh, they've got at least rotations coming in quickly. degster can't find anything but just damage.
12 HP for TeSeS from the spawn. Rotate to look towards the site itself. Sees 2 players. Gets the kills on both. And magixx dealt with all the same. 15 apiece. OT.
He could wrap in as they get into CT.
Oh, he's heard them all. He's going to call information at least to SDY, but he's got to come in to support it because SDY has just dropped the bomb. Massive frag. Chopper found on stavn. Mir comes up, turns around 190 degrees, and SDY gets his P250 into deal with a trade frag. A 3 versus 2, and now Heroic are going to re-force back into CT spawn to grab this bomb. degster and SDY have both entryways locked out. It's all a case of timing.
They can't afford to beat this. They're going to try and shoulder bait the AWP, but just try and bait him out. But both of them are just missing it all, and degster finds his 30th.
TeSeS got to go massive in this one like he has done in previous. He's found the first pick, almost the second, adjusted to do damage. He's got the second kill and the third, and a massive clutch for him to just get ourselves in Chopper's first to face here.
Oh, timing just works out for the TeSeS, doesn't it? But it's a little bit more of a fake out than mid.
We do draw the attention to degster at least. TeSeS finds Mir as well, looking back in for a bit more. Cannot see degster's position. The bomb plant is going to get secured. SDY falls. Oh, TeSeS. This is what I wanted to see all map long so far. And now he's got an AWP in hand. He's going to try challenge degster here. A slight gap there. He's seen the gun barrel. He's seen the man. He's got a quadra. And overtime, just
difficult from here, especially when Heroic are playing at this kind of a level in OT. Pop through the smoke, they just try and run out. SDY gets away with a couple, and him and Chopper just work together.
A mop up and a 5-on-2 immediately. You talk about confidence for Heroic in Spirit. Back in with one of their own right, just barely any damage done to the CT forces. 1-on-5 for cadiaN, and Heroic won't get away flawlessly in this T-side half.
That was a bit gutsy, wasn't it? Just a pop flash through a smoke like that. Try and see if he can catch them off guard. degster even on rotate out to the site itself. Gets one. Not really too keen on the double AWP setup. Early nades coming out towards that ramp position. Try and see if they can disallow the CTs from getting aggressive. It's the AWP going all the way out towards his lane position. cadiaN, fast flick to find the response.
4-on-4 as the first pick had come in against sjuush's part, so Team Spirits will hold their own. stavn also peeks forward as Cheetah gets magixx. So man advantage tips to the down range, but seeing nothing at all. Shot blind. I thought that connected. The USP does, though. Mir caught through the smoke. The plant will be secure, but it's a 4-pronged attack here from Heroic.
Oh, they've got players everywhere. Out from cave, out from ramp. SDY loses the fight, and degster has now got to try and step up and clutch. They peek in together, and that gets 18 up. The post plant, how do you win a 2v4 like that? Especially when Heroic have already got themselves in some really good retaking positions.
Yeah, that's the issue, right? It wasn't the fact that it was a 4v2. It was a 4v2 from literally every entryway on the site.
Still aggressive in cave.
Off angle ready, his magic's going to be prepared for it. Flashes over, good shot, not quite the second. Chopper with a response. cadiaN still set with the AWP, but degster, his own AWP's leaning up to the same position. 20 seconds, they've got to go right now. Spray through, Chopper with a frag back on TeSeS. degster catches cadiaN, but refresh in the midst of the smoke. Can he deny the bomb plant? Is he going to peek forward? No, he won't. He'll wait for backup and go for the retake alongside sjuush here. Making their way up, tapping their way into the back lines. SDY not seen. degster with a tight angle. Looking away at the wrong moment. Chopper Not caught back behind the box. Look at how far refrezh has got here, but degster lands his kill. It's sjuush left to clutch it with one frag to his name. Kit in play. Half the time had ticked by already. Taps the defuse, sticks it in hole. Sticks it in hole. Sticks it in hole. No one's going to get there, K. Oh, that just came together. Take us to a second OC. Molotov and Flash, TeSeS back up behind them. Twistzz and magixx immediately domes. Fantastic frag. M4 refrezh struggling to deal with a second man, so the kills just come pouring in. M4 around the corner for stavn. Does catch magixx at least. Looking for the second player on the back of the site, but SDY with his pick. And well, Spirit pushed back on the back of the ropes. Knocked for a fast one, but not quite out of the game just yet.
Yeah, they're not going down without a fight. They're going to bring us to another OT, and for sjuush, this is such an impossible clutch. 1v4, AWP is posted on angle, but SDY's there for the trade, and 18-18 we go again. Heroic.
Cheetah. stavn gets the kill on Chopper. What a start. Just past that smoke. magixx as well does not find the position though. We'll get for him to fall back, flash back in for TeSeS. He does catch the kill on magixx, knows that degster's also away, there was a doorway. Oh, manic spray, but can't get the kill against him. The AWP might just be able to hold on to this position. No, he falls in the end.
Just so much aggression coming through for the City side, constantly pushing out for the late position. They line up for Mir. He only gets away with one. SDY out. The spawn's going to get dealt with by refrezh, who gets 3 in the round to get comfortable as possible. Another great nade setup out towards his mid position, but the T's are just running so far forward and into the hands of refrezh to follow up. Gets away with a couple, and cadiaN's there to trade.
4v2 now, making it 1 as stavn deals with SDY and TeSeS finds degster. That is a cleanup if I've ever seen. Ball's pushed all the way up towards elbow. Past the smoke, wait, Mir is pretty passive. Will refrezh get caught for it? Will sjuush will catch the kill on magixx to kick things off over in the B site. But this particular engagement could be everything to this half, and it goes the way of Mir.
Oh, of course it does. Pete just comes straight into him, and
only got one defender on the A site.
That's the NWP though, and as soon as that contact comes through, they can start putting the nades in, and stavn just pushes forward to the molly.
All important, Chopper dealt with. Big play that removes all lane control and smokes out towards the A site. What's cadiaN going to do with this? Backs up, waiting towards main, great shot. Picks up another kill. Incendiary back, second player being seen, but degster catches him with his back turn. The bomb can commit to the site and get planted. The CTs is a press for now.
This backstab for stavn's actually being watched from Mir, but they've got to get the bomb down. They don't have a lot of time.
15 seconds, it's going to be Mir to pick it up. AWP firing away, the CT's repositioned to the back of the site. They're going to line up for degster though! Oh, didn't even see that one.
Mir's got to focus his attention.
So is SDY. Good kill, refrezh falling. Any more? Any other contact face? stavn's hoping he can get an AWP duel against the man, but eventually finds him peeking out of the left-hand side. Chopper also makes his way up, but sjuush takes the frag back to a 3 versus 3. Mir still in the back. Low HP on one man, bomb plant can be denied. Have they checked this? They're going to try bait him. He gets so much damage done. Look at the HP for Heroic now. 15 seconds. They've got to get a bomb plant. sjuush catches magixx and gets degster regardless. How have they pulled that? Behind him. Flashes in, shots ringing out. He will get forced off angle. stavn catches Mir. That's a big important pick to find in the back lines, and the backstab dealt with instantly. Bomb got across. Chopper still waiting for aggression at temple. He's not going to see anything.
Oh, it all just comes down to how many picks can they get. They're expecting a bit of a mid-wrap, and another kill comes through to the T's.
stavn also chimes in. SDY and magixx trying to chime back as well. 3v2, but now it's all after the AWP and dealt with by stavn at last. Heroic put in all the hard yards, but celebrations are in order. A 3-map series at 2-1 and an extravagant